Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is K-Shine and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K-Shine with 3 E's. But y'all already know. I know my head kind of look big. You know, I got little braids. Y'all know what happened when I get the braids. I mean, I'm about to go out of town, okay? Thugging with my rounds. I know. Anyways, I'm not going to ramble too much longer. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all. So, boom. Y'all know exactly how I like to start my video off. Okay, y'all. So, let me tell y'all. I was on live the other day. I'm always on live, y'all. So, make sure that y'all have y'all bell notifications on because it's going to tell you when I'm on live as well. At least it should, but YouTube be playing a little bit, so I don't know. But I'm always on live. So when we be on live, we be talking about real tea. Y'all be getting like mini story times on there and everything. We be talking about hot topics, having, you know, to opinions and all of that type of stuff. We be debating over there. It be a lot. And sometimes, you know, if y'all ask me to do a certain story time or talk about certain people, I'll do it because y'all on my live and I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So somebody asked me, I think it was Miller. Was it you, Miller, or was it Olivia? I think it was Miller. But they asked me to do, yeah, it was Miller. She asked me to do a story time or like a follow-up with my boo and Chaotic. Now, if you guys don't know what story time I'm referring to, it's going to be in the description box. I'm going to put a link in the description box. But I think it was titled Chilling with My Boo and His Hood Dudes or Homeboys or Hood shit, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to link it, okay? But we about to do basically a follow-up on them, y'all. Okay, so like I said, if you watch the last story times, you know, I was hanging out with my boo thing. They got into it with this boy named Scrap, which was originally their friend, but they ended up fighting him because he did a whole lot of weird stuff. I don't know. Go check out that story time so you can know. But basically, after that, of course, like I said, that night, we kind of went our separate ways. Now, mind you, me and my boo, I'm going to just leave him as boo and Chaotic still going to be Chaotic, right? Everybody going to still have the same names. So me and my boo, you know, we continued to talk. We was kicking it, all of that good stuff, right? Now, mind you, the first story time kind of happened like during the summertime. So we've been kicking it for months, whatever. It's starting to get into those colder winter months. And I live in Michigan, so winter is winter here. It ain't like, oh, no other type of, when it's wintertime, it's still warm. No, winter is like 30, 40 degrees, okay? It's cold. You got a little snow on the ground, all of that, right? So it started getting to winter. You know, when winter comes, you just kind of want to chill. You don't go out as much. You kind of just want to cuddle with your little boo. You know, watch little movies. Maybe drink a little hot chocolate. You know, a little something. So, the colder air got me and my boo. We kind of just started hanging out at his house. And I would just pull up over there and just spend the night at his house. And that's, no. So yeah, you know, as it was getting colder, I would just pull up at his house and, you know, go over there. We would eat, chill, and literally just be in the bed kind of all day. You know, in the wintertime, you don't really go out as much. So, you know, we've been doing that for however long. It's been a minute. I can't quantify how long we've been doing that. It kind of was like a every weekend thing for the most part. Like, you know, we both don't work weekends. So I'll go over there, you know, get my little spinning night bag and just chill over there. You know, it's cold outside, snowing outside. We in the house, okay? So I remember one weekend, you know, I pulled up at his house. I got my whole little spinning night bag. And, you know, it's like outfits in there. It's, you know, pajamas, shop, my hygiene stuff, everything, you know, because it'll be just in my car. So it was like a couple outfits in there. So I came over Friday. We chilled Friday. We like watched movies, ate, you know, just kind of chill. So, you know, I spent the night. And Saturday, normally I spend like one day there. I don't always spend the weekend. But Saturday came and y'all, I do not know why, but I had woke up with like the biggest headache ever. So like I took some medicine and I remember I went back to sleep. And then I didn't wake back up till like 4 p.m. or whatever. So by that time, well, when I woke up, it was him like bringing me some food. Like he ended up just going out to eat and give me some food. So he woke me up, so I ate. So like I don't know about y'all, but every time I eat, I get sleepy. Like every time, especially if I eat like a heavy meal, like a hearty meal, like a big meal, I get sleepy. So I had woke up. Remember I had like a burger and some fries or something like that. So I kind of was just laying in the bed. Like I was just chilling. Y'all, we was sitting in the bed watching a movie, eating our food, whatever. We fall asleep again. mind you, it's winter, so it get dark early outside. So we kind of just in the house chilling. So now we woke back up. We woke up. It was like 7, 8 o'clock. So at this time I'm like, okay, let me go and just hop in the shower and stuff like that. Like I didn't slept all day. I wasn't feeling good in the beginning of the day, but now we just kind of being lazy. So we get up, we shower and everything. So I had put on my pajamas because I'm thinking like, okay, by the time I really got out the shower, it's like 9 something. I'm like, well, whatever. He asked me like, is you staying again? So I'm like, yeah, I just stay. Like I ain't in no rush to go home. I ain't got nothing to do. So I'm like, whatever. And it's snowing outside. I already hate driving, and I definitely hate driving in the snow. So I'm like, whatever, I'll stay. So I put on my pajamas, whatever. We just chilling in the house. So next thing you know, it was a knock on the door. So I don't know if Chaotic just pulled up or if they was texting while I was in the shower. I don't know. I never asked because it's his house, so he can have whatever guests he want over here. Next thing you know, it was a knock on the door. He go get the door. I hear Chaotic coming in, so I'm like, oh, okay, that's Chaotic at the door. So when he came in, I had only put on like an oversized shirt. So when I hear him at the door, I knew I was gonna go out there and speak. So I had just put some leggings on. So I put my leggings on. I go out there. Is that a bug? Oh, I thought that was a bug, y'all. I was about to run out screaming and crying and leaving my keys in the house because this house was going to belong to him. Oh, that's not. Okay. But yeah, y'all. So I go out there. So I'm like, hey, Chaotic. He like, what's up, sis? What's going on? So they cut me in or whatever. And he about to sit down and roll up. So I'm just sitting out there with them now. Like, because, we are just chilling. Ain't no big deal. So they sitting there. They rolling up. We all just sitting on the couch, just like with the. Now we put the TV on with the music on, whatever. We all just vibing out there, laughing and kicking it. So that's when Chaotic had asked me, like, sis, why you don't smoke? And I'm like, well, I'm not opposed to it. I tell y'all this all the time. Y'all know I'm not no smoker, but I'm not one of those people that be like, oh my God, like you shouldn't smoke because this. I just don't personally smoke. I don't have an urge to smoke. I don't care to. I don't want to roll a blunt. I don't want to, I'm just not that girl. So it's like, but I'm not, if you do it, you do it. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying I would never, but I'm not a smoker. Like if I'm with my cousins and they ask me to hit it, I might be like, okay, if I'm feeling like it. If I'm feeling in the mood to get high, I'd be like, okay, let me go ahead. Because I actually like the high. Like I be doing edibles sometimes, y'all, and I love the high of edibles. I just don't want to, I think I just don't want to hold it and breathe it in and breathe it. I just think I don't like that whole thing. Like the actual high I like, but the whole let me roll, you gotta lick the paper, it's just too much. Just too much for me. So yeah, so he was asking me that. So I was telling him like, yeah, basically what I told y'all, like, I ain't really opposed to smoking, but I'm like, I'm just not really no smoker, so that's just that. So he like, so if I asked you to hit the blunt, would you hit it? And I'm like, I hit it just for you, bro. I hit it just for you. And he's like, no. Like, I ain't trying to pressure you or nothing, like, And I was like, no. I was like, I hit it because sometimes if the vibe is right or, like I said, if I'm feeling like it, I'll do it. So my boo was like,
now, this some good shit. Now, Kay, if you hit this, just know you going to be high as hell. Is this your first time?
So I'm like, nah, it ain't really my first time. I just have probably, at that time, I probably hadn't did it in like years though. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably been like years since I actually smoked though. So like, I don't know. So, okay, cool. So they roll it up, they hit it, they pass it to me. So of course it's like spotlight on me. They looking at me like, let me see how she gonna react. So, I do it. And I was like, see, I don't, I was just, I forgot what I said. I said something like, see, I don't like doing all of this. Like, and they was telling me how to breathe it in, breathe it out, all of that, y'all. So they sitting there teaching me, I guess, again, how to smoke, even though I kind of knew, but whatever. I'm smoking with them or whatever. So it was a good time. Like we laughing, we kicking it. We put on Friday, y'all. Cause we was listening to music at first, but like, look, I would rather watch a comedy than just listen to music, okay? It's like if I'm drinking, maybe music, but if I'm high, I feel like a funny show or a funny movie is better for me. So we watching Friday after the next to be exact. We laughing, we cracking up and all of that. So Chaotic found, I feel like I said that word weird. So, Chaotic phone has started ringing. So he answered it, it's on FaceTime, he talking, so he had it propped up like on my boo thing candle or whatever. Like it was just propped up. So he on FaceTime. So, his homeboy, whoever he was talking to, like, what you doing and stuff. So Chaotic, like, I'm over here at such and such house. He said my boo name, but I didn't want to be like, Chaotic said I'm at my boo house because that sound gay, But he basically said like I'm at bro house. Yeah, I could just say bro. He's like, I'm at bro house, da da da. So, the friend was like, oh, tell bro what's up, da da da. So then my boo got it on the camera and he's like, what up, da da da, all of this stuff. So, they doing their whole little bro thing. And the homeboy was like, what y'all about to do though? Like, I was trying to see if y'all want to step out tonight. So, my boo was like,
Well, I don't know, cause I got company right now, so I don't really know.
And the homeboy was like, it's let me just I'm gonna call this boy Jesse for whatever. Like that ain't his real name, but whatever. So he was like, no, it's for Jesse's birthday. So my boo was like,
Oh, Jesse, I didn't even know he got out yet.
so the homeboy is like, yeah, he just got out like 3 weeks ago. So this is first birthday out in years, all this other stuff. So they having this conversation. So I flagged my boo. I'm like, you could go out, like you could go out if you want to. And he's like,
No, no, I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave you.
I'm like, well, I'll go. Like, I'll go too. Like, I didn't know if he wanted me to go at first. That's why I was saying he could go. Because he honestly could. Like, I could have stayed at his house and just chill. I wouldn't go do nothing regardless. So I don't care whether he here or not. So he could have went, or I can go with him. So he came over, like, because at first he was on the couch with Chaotic. He came next to me and he's like,
Did you want to go? Like, we could just go to a little bar, or they might do something small, because I doubt that nigga Jesse got his IDs and all of that stuff.
I was like, yeah, no, I'll go. I was like, I think I got like a little little cute little outfit in there because I think I had my Uggs, my jeans, and just like a, like a cute shirt, but I had a puffer jacket because, like I said, it's winter. So, my boo, like,
No, that's cool. That's cool. They'll work, because I don't think we're going to go nowhere too fancy.
and I was like, okay, cool, because he was saying like, the cousin knowing the homeboy Jesse, like he just got out. I'm sure he ain't really go get a new ID or update his license or whatever. So he probably won't be able to get in no clubs and nothing for real anyway. So we gonna go to either like a low key bar or like something around the hood, because when you go somewhere around the hood, some of them bars and clubs and stuff they don't really care. But you can't go to like the downtown clubs because they be caring a little bit more. But the hole in the wall clubs, if you know somebody at the door, you good. So I was just like, oh, well, tell him, come on, whatever. So when he went back over by Chaotic and he was telling them, like, yeah, we'll come out, we'll pop out, I had already went back to his room because I'm like, let me put a little eyebrow on because, I was just sitting there. I had just got the shower. So I'm like, okay, let me get started and put a little eyebrow on, a little lash, a little lip gloss and stuff. I didn't need to do too much, but I needed some eyebrows and a lash, okay? So I go in the back. I was like, well, let me go ahead and start getting dressed. So I'm in the back, y'all. When I'm in the back of his room, like, his room, whatever. So he got them old school dresses. The dresses that got the mirror still attached. Well, I ain't gonna say old school because if you still got that dress, there's nothing wrong with that, y'all. I ain't, whatever. But anyway, so he got that. So I'm sitting, of course, he don't got no little vanity, no like chair, nothing in his room because he a guy. So I'm trying to do like I'm on my knees a little bit. That sounds weird. But I'm on my knees, like linked up on his dresser, like looking in his mirror, trying to like put my lashes stuff on. Because I could have went to the bathroom, but I ain't gonna lie. His bathroom, I ain't like his mirror because I'm used to like bathrooms having like the big mirror. He had one of them little small, I'm gonna show a picture, but one of them small mirrors, and I ain't really like that. Like I don't really like them little small mirrors like that. And his lighting in his bathroom was like a little yellow. I ain't like it. I just ain't like his bathroom. So I was just like, I do it in here. So I'm sitting like I'm on my knees or whatever. You know how you just be down on your knees, and I was up on his dresser like putting on my like brow. So y'all, I'm in here. I'm in there, mind you, y'all, I'm high as fuck. And mind you, I'm even more high because I was pulling on it so hard because I was like trying to get used to kind of like smoking again. And then they would tell me, they'd be like, breathe it all the way in until I tell you to breathe it out or something he was saying to me. So I was holding it a long time. I was like I was pulling it too much. And he like, no, not that much. Like, so I was just really high because I feel like I poured it like I was smoking a blunt too strong, whatever. I'm in the mirror, y'all. If y'all ever been high or just seen half baked, say not. If y'all ever just been high, or know somebody that been high, or just could relate. I'm in the mirror, y'all. I'm sitting there trying to do my eyebrows. So I got the pencil. So I'm filling it in, y'all, and I'm just like. Now, don't ask me why I said this line because if you watch, I'm sure everybody knows what love got to do with it. But even though she didn't say this line at that part of the movie scene, but I just remember when Tina Turner was about to get on, and I'm not making fun of her, y'all. Okay, I'm just telling y'all what happened. Don't think I'm making fun of mental health and all of that. Like, don't be sensitive. Don't go too far. I'm just telling y'all what my goofy ass was doing. So I'm in the mirror, y'all, and I'm drawing my eyebrow and I'm like, Nam yo ho and gekyo, nam yo ho and gekyo. I don't want to say the full stuff because I be feeling like that's chanting a little bit. I be scared, but I'm in there. I'm like, nam yo ho and gekyo, nam yo. And yeah, I put my eyebrow on and I drew it all the way down. So I started laughing. I'm like, why am I acting like Tina Turner? Like, I'm laughing. I'm going to show the part. But so like I said, the part that I showed though, that's not the part when she was saying Nam Yo Horenge Kyo, but it just was like that's what I was saying. Nam Yo Horenge Kyo, Nam Yo Horenge Kyo, Nam Yo Horenge Kyo. So I'm in the room laughing. So my boo, mind you, Chaotic and them, they smoke. So like my high and they high is too different. Even if we smoke the same amount, they high is a little bit more laid back because they used to this. I ain't used to this, so my high is accelerated, like it's up here, okay? So I'm in there cracking up, like, why would I say that? Tina Turner, why would I say that? So I'm in there laughing, I'm knee slapper laughing, like. So my boo walk in and he looking, he like,
what are you laughing for? Like, you good?
and I was like, and I looked up and he see me, my eyebrow was way down here. I was like, huh? He like,
Why is your eyebrow all the way down to your cheek?
I'm like, because Tina Turner, you good at Tina Turner. Like, I'm laughing so hard I couldn't get it out. So I just kept saying, Tina Turner, Tina Turner. And he was like,
Timmy Turner? Timmy Turner?
I'm like, you think I'm saying Timmy Turner? I'm just laughing, dying, laughing, y'all. He like,
what are you saying?
I'm like, you said Timmy Turner, your Fairly Odd Parents, look at that. Like, I'm just starting to make jokes, like, I'm just high cracking up, and he not understanding. He like,
maybe we should stay in tonight. Like, maybe you good.
mind y'all, I forgot to tell y'all. I had been drinking a little bit, like, but I was sipping wine. If y'all know anything about me, y'all know I don't do wine. I don't really do wine, but I told y'all at one point I tried. This was the point that I tried to be like on my grown woman stuff, and I'm thinking like, I'm all at my little man house. Let me give me a glass of wine. So I had a little wine, but it took me a long time to drink wine because I'm not a wine person. But sometimes it be tasting good, but I don't know. Like I'm just trying to get into wine because I'm just trying to be like the rest of y'all, but I don't know. I'm not really. It's not nasty though. I don't know. But I had wine, but I was sipping on it like really, really, really slow because I just told y'all why. So I did have a little bit of wine. So I feel like the wine and the weed, just the two W's, yeah. So I'm in there just cracking up about this Timmy Turner or whatever. And he just looking at me like, yeah, bro. Like he just laughing at me. So I'm like, I don't know how it's so funny. So then I'm starting wiping my eyebrow off. So I'm trying to fix it. So I'm like, okay. And you ever been high and trying to like really focus on doing something? Let me see. He go up in. I was really high trying to focus. So I'm in the mirror like, okay. Like, I'm trying to fill in this brow, y'all, but I'm trying to focus. So then I had to turn the pen like this. I'm like, don't. Okay, you got it. So he looking at me. He's like,
hey, is you gonna be okay?
I'm like, no, I promise you. Like, I'm fine. Because I wasn't tweaking out, y'all. It's just that, have you ever been high trying to do your makeup? I was trying to focus. Like, I wasn't tweaked out. It wasn't like I was bugging. Paranoid and seeing stuff. It's just that I wanted to focus on my eyebrow, and it was just like I couldn't keep my eyes closed because my eyes is already low. So I'm in there like, I'm like, come on, eyebrow, please. Like trying to focus on getting my eyebrows on, right? So I finally got them like decent looking, and I was just looking at them. I'm like, this gonna have to do. So now I'm trying to put my lashes on. Like I'm in there just for a minute. They didn't smoke a whole nother blunt by the time I'm done. So I finally come out because I'm like trying to put my lashes on, but I can't see because my eyes is low. So I'm like. Like I'm just in here going crazy, like, but I keep laughing at like just goofy stuff, silly stuff, because mind you, I still hear Day Day on the TV because we still watching the movie, so I could still hear the movie because the movie was loud. So I'm laughing like, what, Craig? Still Day Day? Like, what? Like I'm just laughing, y'all. So they kept coming there so chaotic, like, because the door was still open, so that showed that I wasn't changing yet. So chaotic at the door, like. So you good? Like you here crack it up. Now my boo more laid back. Chaotic is my that's why I told y'all he's my bro, because chaotic, not that my boo won't do this, but my boo personality is more just like chill. Chaotic gonna laugh and play with me, okay? Like you ever play too much and you find somebody that play too much with you, that is just like a that is you don't want to witness that. So Chaotic coming here playing. So I'm listening to the part when Craig and Daddy first got to the the security job. So I'm all acting like I'm Craig. I'm quoting the movie. So I'm like, we're gonna go in here and make this easy money. You gonna watch your temper. Chaotic come here playing along. Like, I ain't gotta watch it. Quoting Day. And I'm like, you gonna treat people right. You gonna talk to people right. Cause you can get your ass kicked out here. And Chaotic like, so I ain't worried about it getting out of here. Like, we just quoting. I'm doing Craig. He doing Day. So he playing with me. So we laughing, cracking up, y'all. So, my boo looking at us like, yeah, y'all both belong in a crazy home together. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, Chaotic. I mean, boo, don't be mad. Like, we be laughing out here. My boo, like I said, he cool, but he just real laid back. He chill. He chill when he smoke. Me and Chaotic, well, I don't smoke, but Chaotic always goofy and lit. And I'm just goofy by nature, So we was laughing about that. We quoting the movie, all of that good times, right? Cool. So he go back out. So I changed. I put my little crop top on. Yes, I know it's the winter time, but hoes don't get cold. I got my little crop top on with my jeans and my Uggs, and I put on like a little puffer jacket or whatever. I'm ready to go. All right, cool. So my boo ended up getting dressed, whatever. We all straight. Chaotic already came like dressed, so cool. So we all changed. We ended up grabbing a bottle because my boo always kind of keep liquor, like in this house. You know how hood niggas is. He grabbed a bottle, whatever. We hit the streets. Now Chaotic did drive over to our house or whatever, but I mean our house. Look at me acting like I live with my man. Okay, that's his house. I don't pay no bills there. So Chaotic did drive over there, of course. But he was saying he was just gonna hop in the car with my boo. So my boo always driving. He just got one of those cars that he liked to drive. Like, you had a nice little fancy car, so he always want to kind of show off his car and drive his car. So cool. No offense to Chaotic. Chaotic had a nice car, but like he ain't had like a hood dude car. Like, it was just like a regular little schmeckler deckle car, which I like, no shade, but he wanted to be in the car with the rims and all of that, all that good stuff, whatever. So my boy ended up driving. So, he driving, so I'm in the passenger seat, Chaotic in the back. So we just all in the car, like, talking, laughing, kicking it. They smoking again. I hit it again one time, though, but I was like, y'all can finish the rest of this stuff, So we end up pulling up to the homeboy that called them house. We pulled up there. We didn't even get out the car. Chaotic had ran up to, like, you could tell the front door was open. So Chaotic had ran up into the house like real quick. I don't like how that sounds, like he was trying to rob them. Chaotic like got out the car and he went into the house. So you could see that he's standing by like the front door talking to them, blah blah blah. They end up walking out. So Chaotic come back to the car. So my boo had rolled down his window. So he talking to the homeboys and all of that. And they was like, yeah, we just gonna head up to like club such and such. Like, it's cool. I got him a little booth out there. I know the little owners or the security guards. So they said he cool off his ID. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, good, cool. So I'm like, okay, so we is going to a club. We got a little booth and everything. So I'm like, all right, at least we got a booth. We can sit in the booth, chill, whatever. Because at this point, I'm high. And if I get too chill, my highness going to make me sleepy. So I have to stay at a certain level to keep my spirits up. You know what I mean? So cool. So, we driving, whatever. We're following the car. Even though we know where we're going. Because as soon as the club he said, I already knew where he was going. So, we get there, we pull up, we park, all that good stuff. We walking in together. So mind you, I'm the only girl, like, and I don't mind, but I do see that once Jesse and the homeboy got out the car, they had other girls and stuff with them as well. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So we get to the club, we get, escorted to our little boo. So we just sitting there, my boo end up introducing me to Jesse, who just got out. And no, it's not like T. Like, I'm not about to act like he just got out and he was on all bullshit. So yeah, so he introduced me to Jesse. So we all lit. And Jesse definitely wasn't unlike T because he wasn't drinking. Like, I done went so long without liquor. I guess he felt like I'm straight off that. Like, I'm good. So he wasn't really drinking. So, and then we smoke? No, we couldn't smoke in there. So, we didn't smoke either. They did have hookah, like the girls were smoking a hookah or whatever. But yeah, so we in there chilling, we kicking it, all that good stuff. So we chilling in the booth. So music is going on. So I'm giving my boo a little dance. We all turned up. Me and Chaotic is cracking up the whole time. We pointing stuff out. We see somebody's shoes. We laugh like, look at his shoes. Look at his shoes. It's all rolled over. It's all dirty. Look at her wig. Her lace all messed up. Like, me and Chaotic like playing. Like, we the wrong people to sit next to each other. We just the whole time like, bro. Look at that bitch kneecaps. Like, we just cracking up. So Chaotic started playing, and y'all know Jock with that Looking Boy song. Like, you better get your looking boy, thinking the boy, pepping it, think looking boy, bang bang bang, ski looking boy.
You better get your weak looking boy, deep looking boy, pepping it, you stink looking boy. You never wash my feet looking boy, bang bang bang, ski looking boy.
Like, y'all know that. If not, it's okay. like, what little dirty looking stuff, old ring around your tub looking boy. Like, he was saying that, so I'm saying stuff back to him. We going back and forth just laughing, having a good time. So we kicking and stuff. It's all great. Of course, bottles come because you got to get the bottles with the booze. So because Jesse wasn't drinking them, Jesse like, y'all better drink up, turn up for me, turn up. So I'm like, okay. So we taking the shots. You know how me and my boo give it up. He pouring shots in my mouth. He drinking a little bit too, but he ain't really taking no shots. He kind of sipping on the drink. I told y'all, my boo real chill. That's why we work out, because it's balanced. Like, I'm up here, he be down here. Well, not like that. Like, as far as my energy up here, he calm and cool, collective. I'm lit, so we balance each other out, and it just be like, So anyways, so he chills. So he just sitting down, he sipping on the drink. I'm taking shots from dancing on him, all of that good stuff, whatever. So Chaotic trying to get me because he trying to talk to this girl that was like standing like it was a bar in front of us. So he trying to get me to be wing woman and go talk to the girl and bring her back over here, because he talking about how he was watching her and it seemed like it was just her and her homegirl. So he wanted me to get them to come back over here because it was other guys in the booth and stuff too, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So, because that's my bro, Chaotic. That's my bro. So, I'm like, okay, I got you, Chaotic. So, I go to the bar. Mind you, I literally stepped down because it's right in front of us. So, I stepped down like, hey, girls. Hey, pretty girls. Da-da-da. I'm like, basically the whole girlies type stuff. We talking, you cute too. But y'all want shots? I'm like, y'all don't even got to buy no shots. I'm like, we got bottles over there. And a lot of people that's at our booth don't really drink. So, we just got extra liquor. Y'all can come. I'm like, get some boys in there with some money. Y'all better go ahead and talk to them. So, the two girls like, okay. Like, yeah, we will. Like, they was some cute girls. They was real cool. So they come to our booth. Mind you, we do got other girls at the booth, but the three girls that we had, you could tell they was like the girlfriend of the guy that they was with, because they was real chill. Like, they all dressed up in their heels and they kind of just sitting there. Like, that was nice to me, don't get me wrong, but I was the only girl like in the booth dancing. You know what I mean? Like, they was one of the girls that's like, I'm gonna sit pretty, and it's like, I'm gonna sit pretty, but I'm gonna turn up pretty as well. You know what I'm saying? So it was like they was chilling, but they was like on. It was a big like whole little couch, and they was just kind of over here chilling with like they little boo thing, and so I'm like, come up here, like, so they come in. So Jesse was like, hey y'all, hey pretty women, whatever. So I was telling him like, yeah, this is my friend. I don't even know him, but when you be introduced to people, you ain't got time to be like, this my boo. That's not really my boyfriend, but like my boyfriend, but my boo. This his friend, cousin. But Chaotic know him too, and he just got out of jail, so we came out for his cousin. I ain't got time, so I was like, yeah, this is my friend Jesse. Like, he this is his birthday, all of that, because it's his birthday, so I can't just be like, even though I don't really know him like that, but I ain't gonna disregard that it's his birthday. So they telling him happy birthday and stuff. So Jesse was telling him like, yeah, take a birthday shot for me. I don't drink, so blah blah blah. I just got out, so I ain't gonna have nothing to drink. So they like, oh okay, blah blah blah. So Chaotic come sweep on in, talk to the one girl he wanted to talk to. So they was just sitting there chilling with us. So when the songs came on, we was dancing. Like, they took a few shots with us and we was dancing. So they did, one of the girls was dancing with Chaotic, and they kind of sat with us like the whole night. Like, they was vibing. So it was like a whole good time, right? So it's a whole good time. We chilling, music going up, all of that, right? So the girls eventually got up and they was like, all right, like, we gotta go. Or I think they just wanted to probably move around. They probably like, let me see what else niggas in here too. Like, they was cool, but they said they'd be back. So Chaotic ended up exchanging a number, and it was another homeboy that was like in our booth. Not Jesse got the other girl number. So they had left. So I'm just chilling, we kicking it, whatever, for another minute. And y'all already know. Guess what? Well, it's not even a guess. Your homegirl got to potty. I gotta go to the bathroom. Now, I'm like, I'm gonna have to go by myself because I don't know the other girls over there. Like, I don't know. And I ain't about to be like, hey, girl code, y'all wanna go to the bathroom together? Because it's just like I said, they wasn't mean, but they just gave real standoffish. Like, they just was kind of in their phones, like, just mouthing the words. Like, yeah, real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bags, whole 5-6 figure. But they all in their phone. Stripes on their ass. Like, me, I'm real ass bitch, I'm all extra, so they just was like turned down. And it's okay though. Everybody ain't turned up. It's cool. I wasn't gonna bother them and be like, y'all wanna go to the bathroom? So I just told my boo, like, I'm gonna just head over to the bathroom, because you could see the bathroom from where we're sitting at. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go by myself, whatever. So I get up, I go to the bathroom. I'm using the bathroom and stuff like that. So I'm in the mirror, y'all know, doing the things we do. Fix our hair, fix our clothes, make sure everything is good, da da da. So I'm in the bathroom. I end up coming out the bathroom, y'all. And it's a booth that's like right next to the bathroom. And guess who I see in that booth? Scrap. I know. I don't know who Scrap is. Y'all definitely gonna have to refer back to the other video. Because listen, I see Scrap. Now, mind y'all ever had somebody, like I said, Scrap wasn't my type or nothing like that. Like, I'm with my boo, so don't trip like that. But if I'm just being honest, y'all know somebody that, like, kind of used to look good, like maybe in high school, and then when you grow up and see them now, they just kind of look like, you be like, ugh. I was attracted to you. Again, I wasn't attracted to Scrap. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand how I was feeling. But like they grow up and then they kind of grow up and they be kind of ugly. It's like, mind you, it's been months and months since I've seen Scrap. And from my knowledge, after that night that they fought, they didn't talk to Scrap no more. Chaotic and my boo, they wasn't friends with him no more. They stopped talking to him, of course, because probably they ego as well, because who gonna hit who up? Like, my boy ain't about to hit up him and apologize, because what he apologizing for, he didn't really do nothing wrong. And then Scrap probably felt like he outnumbered and everybody fought him, so he probably don't even want to be around no more. So they probably just left it alone. So I seen him, but Scrap used to, like, he used to look all right. He wasn't my type, but he looked decent. Like, if just me being a human, he was a nice looking guy. And then I was looking at him and he just looked, when people just look like they stink or something, like they look greasy or like sweaty or something. Like, I can't even, I'm picturing him in my head, but I'm trying to find a way to like really explain. Somebody just look like they just, like, if you hug them, they like greasy and just sweaty and hot. That's how he just look. And I know we in a club, but I mean just overall, like in the face. And it didn't look like he came in the club fresh and he's just sweaty. It looked like he came like that, like dusty, musty, and funky. Like, he looked like he came like that. And then from the way that I am, I can see him, but he really can't see me, like, because I'm at a distance. And I look and he was talking and he said something. He opened his mouth and his front tooth was missing. Now, mind you, like I said, Scrap wasn't my type, but Scrap, I ain't gonna lie, he had a nice set of teeth. Like, so I'm looking at him like, not you out here with a missing tooth in the front. Y'all, if y'all no offense to nobody out there, y'all, I love y'all. If y'all missing y'all side tooth, I ain't talking about y'all. Judge y'all mama. Don't judge me for judging y'all. So I'm just playing. I'm not judging y'all. I'm just saying. But y'all, I feel like when you, oh, no offense, Krishan Walk either. My bad. That's my girl. Y'all know I love her. But see, Krishan, she missing a tooth, but she still look good. Like, look how her face look how her hair look, her body look good. When you look dusty and you ain't got no haircut and you a guy and your front tooth is gone, I just feel like that automatically like bring you down to like bum level. Like, you see a guy and their tooth is missing, it just make you look crazy. Like, it make you look weird. And then the fact that nothing else is fresh on him, it ain't like he still got his fresh haircut, he's looking good, smelling good, and then you look like, oh, his little tooth is just gone. Because it's like, even with his mouth closed, he was looking like bummy. And even though I just met him only that one time before, he didn't look like that. He looked like the rest of them. Like, he looked like the rest of them, like bust on, fresh to death, like all of that. So when I'm looking at him like right now and he just got on like just jeans and a white shirt, like, I'm used to them with their chains on, jewelry, like not too much, but they had chains on, maybe a little watch or something, and they glasses on, they buff, they designer frames, whatever y'all want to call it. And now I'm looking at him, his hair, he had no haircut, tooth missing. I'm just like, I hope you went around here fighting and getting your tooth knocked out. Of course, I would never know. But I was just like, oh my God. So y'all, I'm sorry what I did. I walked right back over to the booth and I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing because the way his booth was, I felt like he couldn't see our booth. So I'm thinking like, we already been at the club for a long time, y'all. We only had like 30 minutes or so left. So I'm thinking like, okay, we just gonna leave the club and go home. It's not gonna be no drama. It's not gonna be nothing. Because no, like, I didn't, like, if I felt like Scrap seen us, I would have told my boo like, okay, like, he been eyeing us, da da da. But if Scrap ain't see us, if he wasn't gonna say nothing to us, I didn't want to go over there and be like, Scrap here, because to be honest, one of the cousins that fought him that night was there too. Like, I didn't want, like, no. Like, I'm not about to be the one to stir up the drama and do all of that. Like, I just didn't want to be that one. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, maybe I'm so high that it wasn't him. Because I'm like, his tooth was missing. So maybe that ain't Scrap. Because last time I seen Scrap, he had a full set of teeth in his mouth, okay? I'm thinking like, whatever. So the whole time I'm kind of like watching this way because that's the way of his booth. So I'm thinking like, I'm going to keep turning up. And if I don't see him walk this way, we good. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, okay? We back to turning up. We standing on the couches. We swag surfing, all that good stuff. Like, me and Kay are going crazy. That is my bro, y'all. He is literally so funny. Like, bro, we in there, we swag surfing. We turned up. We lit. Okay, cool. Next thing you know, I guess the homeboys, like at some point, the homeboy took his homegirl to the bathroom because I think she had wanted to go to the bathroom. But I guess the three homegirls didn't know each other. I'm assuming, y'all, because I don't be asking questions. If I'm got nothing to do with me, I don't be asking. But it seemed like the three homegirls didn't really know each other because they weren't really talking. And I guess one of the girls had to go to the bathroom, but she told her dude to come with her instead of like one of the girls. So, the boys' bathroom is across from the girls, and he probably was just gonna wait for her. I don't know. So, anyways, he ended up going to the bathroom with her. They walk over to the bathroom. Cool. They gone. They start coming back. So I see that the homeboy that went to the bathroom, he kind of sit his girl down because remember they sitting on this edge and we down here. He sit his girl down and he come down this way because Jesse was sitting next to my boo and they was talking about hood shit. So he come over here and he was like, "Hey, tell me why I just seen that nigga Scrap over there." I'm looking at the homeboy like, who the fuck told you to say something? I'm like, mind you, because I'm on my boo, like, I'm sitting on his lap dancing like this, like just dancing. My boo in the whole conversation with Jesse, they lean back talking. He just hold my waist, just let me do whatever. I'm just in there like, I'm geeked up. Like I'm just whatever I'm doing. I'm just lit on his lap or whatever. He talking. So when the homeboy came and leaned down and said that, I'm looking at him like, who the fuck told you to say something? Ain't nobody asked you to come over here with that drama. Like, why you say that? So I'm just like, oh my God. But so my boo thing, he leaned up because, like I said, he was kind of laid back like this. So he leaned up. He was like,
Where? You seen that nigga Script where? Where he at? He still in here?
and he started looking around. So I'm like, mind you, because now the homeboy kind of like squatting down, like his face kind of like on the side of mine because he's talking to them back there. So I'm looking at him like, then I'm jumping. I'm like, ain't nobody fucking asked you. Then I had to look over, and his girl was kind of looking at me. I was like, oh, you see me jumping at your man? I don't want no problem. My bad. Because I was looking at him. Shut up. Anybody asked you? Because I was having a good night. I'm high. I'm drinking. Like, I was vibing. And when you at a point where you don't drink so much that you just drunk, but you like feel good. That's how I was at. Because at the end of the day, I am with my boo and I trust him. And I even trust Chaotic too. But I am still, even though the other three girls was there, I am still with a whole bunch of dudes. And I'm not a girl. In my eyes. Because I don't know them other three girls. I don't know them. So I didn't want to get. And again, like I said, I don't think my boo would do anything to me. No. But me just being me, I just didn't want to just get too drunk. And this was one of my first nights being high again, so I didn't know how, like me smoking and how much I could drink to stay like cool. Like I didn't know how much I could to balance it out. So I only drank a little bit, and once I got to the point that I was just like feeling good, I kind of stopped. So I'm in good spirits. I don't feel like I need to throw up. I'm not too drunk. I'm not sloppy drunk. My eyes ain't. I'm just at a comfortable, like lit, like feeling good. Like oh my God, like I'm one of those like type of drunk right now. So I was lit. I was happy. So yeah. So when he said that, it's like a whole way. Like I had to just sit down and calm down. I looked at him like, ain't nobody fucking asked you, bro. Like I was just so mad that he said that because I'm like I already seen him. So now Chaotic starting to lean over and see what's going on. So he like, what? That nigga Scrap here? This Chaotic sitting there. So, he get to looking around. Everybody starting to lean into the conversation because they hearing Scrap name. Nobody really over here likes Scrap. The people that know him, they don't like Scrap or whatever. So, everybody leaning over. So, now everybody kind of getting up, scoping the place out. I'm like, oh, my God, bro. Please. Please, can we just not do this? Like, can we not? So I'm just like listening. So I'm trying to listen to them to see what they gonna say. Like, if they gonna be like, oh, let's go over there or da-da-da. So my boo like,
all right, cool. Like he over there in that one of those booths. All right, cool.
So I'm just like, all right, cool. What? Like, what we about to do? And when he ain't like make me get up off his lap or whatever, I was just like, oh, so I can keep dancing. I can keep that, because I'm like, I ain't gotta get up yet. Okay, cool. I'm still having fun. So when he made me get up, I started to like dance, but I wasn't doing as much I was doing before. I was doing like a cute little, because I'm just like, whatever. So they were still talking, my boo and Jesse, they still talking, whatever. Me and Chaotic still all playing and all of that. And then the two girls, they end up coming back. So they end up coming back and they was like, they was talking to Chaotic and the other boy that the girl gave her number to. So they was telling them how they was about to go, because like I said, the club was about to let out in a minute anyways. They was talking about how they was about to go, but they was like, they wanted to grab something to eat, like, da-da-da, did we want to link up? And they like, and what's your name too, boo? Like, you cool as fuck, da-da-da, talking to me. So I'm telling them so I had got up off my lap to like lean in, because like it seemed like they didn't step up like to get back in the booth. They was just kind of on the outside, because you know when somebody invites you to their booth, if you leave, you don't want to just come back and just automatically think you can sit back in the booth. Like, you kind of stand by it. So, you know, I got up and I walked up, like, to the edge of the booth. So I was just telling them, like, yeah, my name Kay, da-da-da. Y'all talking, so they was somebody get something to eat. So, you know, I was asking them, like, what y'all want? I'm like, the only thing y'all already know is only IHOP in Coney Island, and like fast food like McDonald's and stuff. So they was talking about how they want to go to Coney Island. So we over there discussing it. So we're like, yeah, we can do Coney Island afterwards, blah blah blah. So we cool. So we tell them bye, because mind you, they already exchanged numbers, so that was cool. So while we standing up, like I said, because the club is letting out, I guess. So the thing was, it's like scrap. So it's like a line of booths going down, but right in the middle is like an entryway. So it's kind of like it's an entryway, but it's a wall there. So it's like it's 3 booths here. If you on this side, you can see everybody that's against the wall on this side. But once you cross past like this entryway, the 3 booths that's on this side, you can't see them on this side. You get what I'm saying? Like, because it's a wall up. So even though we all against the same wall, like going down, it's a wall up. So we only can see each other over here, and then they can see each other over there. But the only way that you see those booths that's down there, even though they on the same wall as you, is if you go back there to the bathroom, because then you'll be able to see them. Does that make sense? I'm sorry if it's confusing. So when we stepped up or whatever and we talking, now they're coming down from the booth. We all at the same edge of the, we all at the same end. So if we all come out of our booth, we can see each other. Like, we can see the whole 6 booths. But if we inside the booth, you know, it's that wall blocking it. You get what I'm saying? So let's say this is the end of the booth. Like, let's say this is the end of the booth, right? This is the wall that block it. So if you are in the booth, the wall is blocking it, so you can't see the ones that's over there. But if you go to the end of the booth, like right here, where like where the floor is at, the dance floor, you can see the rest of the booths back there, because the wall can't go that far out. Does that make sense? Okay. You know, I'm visual, so like I be trying to make sure y'all can visualize this with me and imagine it with me. And y'all know my son just started eating, so sorry. So I be having to be descriptive, but you know, okay. But I don't try to over explain, but yeah, but whatever. But yeah, so when me and Chaotic kind of like stepped down outside of the booth, talking to the girls and telling them da 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 da, by the time they left and Chaotic like turned around, because he watching them leave. You know, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. He watching them leave laughing. I guess at that point, Scrap had already stepped down too from their booth, because they about to leave. These 2 motherfuckers lock eyes. My God. My God, it's like I locked eyes. Me and Chaotic both locked eyes with him, and I didn't even try. But Chaotic was already tapping me like, look at her butt, look at her butt. Like, we was already kind of looking. I'm looking with him, because you know, whatever. I ain't. So we looking at the girls, and it's like they was walking, and then they turned to go through that entryway right here. I mean, that entry exit way, whatever. They turned to go that way. So we all laughing. So Scrap stepped down, and mind you, he's coming. This is the entry/exit. We this way, he's this way. So we're looking this way to watch the girls go this way. Scrap stepped down, and he's walking towards this way, so he can go out the entryway/exit way as well, right? So we standing here, Scrap coming down. It's like him and Chaotic lock eyes, and I was like, I just look. I'm like, as soon as they did, I'm like, come on, Chaotic, let's get our stuff. Cause I was hoping. I knew they locked eyes, y'all, but I was just hoping that maybe, just maybe, the tooth made him, like the missing tooth made him look a little different. So he didn't really know that was him. So I'm just hoping like maybe they didn't lock eyes. So I'm like, come on. So you know when you tapping somebody and they barely like moving, they still staring at something. He was looking at him, and I'm like, come on, Chaotic. He like still locked eyes. He like, hold on, sis, hold on. And I'm like, no, please. Don't do that. Come on. So Chaotic, the way he was looking, like I said, Chaotic is very funny, goofy. Anytime you see him, he's smiling. So when he not smiling, it's a problem. Like, it is a problem. Even if he's sitting there just chilling, he like this. He be chilling like this. Smiling. So when you see him like this, so I ain't recording, Dash. Excuse me. Y'all, sorry. Y'all have to excuse my son. You know, he don't got a lot of manners yet. So when he looking like serious, like you know something up. So I guess at this point my boo noticed how chaotic was kind of looking. And I don't want y'all to think chaotic was sitting there just staring at him for like a minute. No, it was very quick. But you know, when you describe something, it seemed like it's been longer. But now he wasn't just sitting there like looking at him, just staring for minutes. No, it was very quick. So my boo had already noticed, and he got up like.
Chaotic. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
And as he said that, he was stepping down too, and he looked at the way he was looking at, and he seen Scrap. So I'm like, take my stuff off and put it in my thing. When I think it's about to be something, let me just go and remove all my jewelry, put my phone in my purse, zip it up, zip my coat up. Like I just have to get prepared for whatever's about to happen. So I started looking and stuff. So I'm like, oh my God. But I'm just hoping that everything is going to be just like copacetic. Everything going to be good. So they both was kind of looking. And then next thing you know, Scrap was, we right here. Scrap walking, he walking. I'm like, oh my God, please. No, 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 no. He walking. He turned and go to the exit. I'm like, thank you, Lord Jesus. He turned, he go out the exit. So chaotic and my boo, I'm not gonna lie, they don't go looking for drama. So like they probably was just standing there to see what Scrap move was gonna be, because it's probably like one of their first time seeing them. I don't know, maybe they was still seeing them in the hood. I'm not sure, I didn't ask. But and from my understanding, this was like one of their first time seeing them since the fight. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna be cool, like whatever. He went out, they not about to chase after them or nothing. Like if they want drama, they would have handled it right there. So when they didn't go after them, I'm like, okay, cool, we good, we like it, y'all. Just when y'all thought it was about to be another brawl, another fight, fool, y'all, no, we good. So I'm like, cool. So I'm like, come on, man, like, let's go ahead and wrap it up. It's the end of the night. So they took we took one last shot, whatever, just to finish off the bottle, because it was still like low key a lot of liquor left, but whatever, I ain't paid for it. So we took one more shot. So we started leaving out. So Chaotic started telling them like, yeah, that Scrap, he gone. We just seen him walk by, because they was already talking about him. The one homeboy that took his girlfriend to the car, he was already kind of like talking about him and like saying something. So they was like, yeah, Scrap already left out, all of that. So I'm like, cool. So me just being me, period. I'm always on my P's and Q's. So like, even though he had already left out, I'm still kind of just, just looking around, because you just never know. Like I wasn't really looking around for Scrap per se, but I was just watching my surroundings. Since all of us, we've been drinking, it's a lot going on. So whatever. So we all walking out. So while we walking, like, coming out of our booth and collecting stuff, Jesse was like, I guess Jesse knew who Scrap was, but he didn't know why everybody fell out with Scrap, I'm assuming. I don't know what that part was, because when we was going out, Chaotic was like, nah, man, like, forget. I don't know what he was talking about with the homeboy at first, what the beginning conversation was, but all I heard Chaotic say was like, nah, because he had cousin, I'm gonna call the boy birthday boy, okay? Remember the birthday boy who birthday it was, and he messed up his birthday because they had to fight, so he messed up his Gucci shoes and all of that, and that's the reason why they fought again. I'm gonna call him birthday boy. So Kara was just like, nah, man, because he had birthday boy messed up the way he swung on him. So I guess Jesse was like, wait, like, I guess Jesse, the one who just got out of jail, I guess he knew that the birthday boy got into a fight or whatever, but I guess they never told him it was Scrap or something. I don't know. I ain't in that hood stuff, so I don't know. So Jesse was like, what you say, Chaotic? You said Scrap, that was the boy who swung on my little brother? So I'm like, little brother? I'm like, what? So I'm just sitting here thinking, so I'm high, I'm drunk, so I'm asking questions, y'all. So I looked at my boy, I was like, oh, who they talking about? Like, birthday boy? Like, but I said his name, like, that one. And my boy was like,
yeah, birthday boy, this is big brother.
I said, like, like blood, big brother, like mama and daddy. He like,
Nah, not mama and daddy, okay? But mama, they got the same mama, different daddies.
I'm like, but that was your cousin. So this your cousin too? So, he like, yeah, this my cousin, whatever. They just say bro. Like, everybody, that's the thing. Dad, sit down. You moving everything. That's the thing with hood dudes. They call everybody just like bro, bro, bro. So you never know if it's really the cousin, really your brother, really, I don't know. So when he was like, this is my homeboy, I didn't know this was really his cousin he was talking about. But don't be asking me why my boo didn't know that his cousin was out of jail yet. And his homeboy had to call him and let him know that Jesse was out of jail. But I guess Jesse and the homeboy is closer. I don't know, y'all. I don't know these ties. Don't me, y'all know we all got cousins that's a little bit distant. So don't ask me why the homeboy knew about my boo cousin been out of jail. My boo didn't know yet or something, or I don't know about his birthday or something. I think they distant. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Anyways, so he had said that. So I was like, so this is birthday boy, big brother. This big man right here that just got out of jail weeks ago, almost a month ago. So, he told me like, yeah, I'm like, okay. So I guess after he found out that this was the guy that put them paws on his little brother, guess who got to prove a point? You know what? My mama told me to stop messing with these hood dudes. She did. I am never listen. I don't never listen, bro. Never listen. So at that point, I kind of already knew what time it was. So I looked at my boo. I'm like, remember that headache I had? I don't feel good, but come on, we gotta hurry up and leave. Let's go right now. Cause I'm thinking like, come on, because then the bro Jesse, he started to like walk with a purpose. Like now, like we always kind of easing out the club, but now he like, hold up, what that little nigga at? Like where he at? Talking about scrapping. I'm just like, oh my god, boo, nope, I got a headache. Can you take me home right now? Like we gotta go. We have to go. I'm so sick of this. And I know y'all probably thinking like every time I with this boo, like it be drama. Y'all know we have a lot of good other like that. Y'all just only know about the entertaining stuff, but we have other good days that I be with him that nothing happened. But whatever. But I'm just like, oh my god, no, like no, please, like can we just go? And my boo thing looked at me like you already know. Like if it got anything to do with my family, like I already know he not going nowhere. So I don't even know why I even be like he not the type that's gonna be like, let's go, like yes, drama here, let's go. Like no, if his family here, he gonna stay here. Which of course I understand because if it was my family, I'd stay too. But I'm not in this family. I'm on the other side. So if I was on his side, I understand. But I'm on the opposite side, so I want to go because I want nothing to do with this. So I'm just like, oh my god. So now that Jesse is looking like for a fight or whatever, looking for a fight, looking for something. Of course, everybody's here for his birthday. So all the homies and stuff that he with, they on tip 2 now. So they looking. We haven't even left the club yet. So I'm just hoping and praying like as we like walking towards the exit door to leave out, I'm just like, Scrap, I hope that you skedaddled up out of here and you are nowhere in sight. Because if you're not nowhere in sight, we're going to be good. They can't find you and ain't going to be no fight. Y'all, I'm just like, please. When we come out these doors, please be gone, Scrap. We coming down the stairs or whatever. We going out the doors. We walking around, whatever. Because we went this way because our car was still parked over there. So it wasn't like we was about to be walking around looking for him. We went this way. So I'm like, I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't see Scrap. I'm thinking we in the clear. We about to cross the street to go to the parking lot where our car is at. We at the corner looking across over. And it's just like, say like this is the street. Say you go this way to the street. This is the corner. And across that street, the parking lot is right there. We standing at this corner going this way to go across the street. And we sitting there. I'm thinking the coast is clear. Don't you know how the streets is like this way and then this way? Guess who's standing this way? Right here. Behind them. Guess who's standing there? An officer. To play Scrap ass. Scrap was standing right there with his homeboys. They talking to some girls or whatever, trying to get some numbers. But we was looking this way to cross the street. So nobody knew until one of the homeboys that was at the group had like, imagine facing this way and you laugh like, ha. One of the homeboys had turned around like this. And Scrap was behind him like a linked up against the wall talking to a girl. So it's like as soon as he seen them, y'all, they just run over there. That's all you hear. Fight. Scuffling. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sitting here thinking like, Scrap better be lucky he had a couple homeboys with him because he would have just got jumped. They fighting. Y'all already know what I'm doing. Me and only 2 of the girlfriends. I don't even know their names or whatever. Me and only 2 of the girlfriends, we like this. Cause what I'm gonna do? With 45 gang bang out street hood niggas fighting. What am I gonna do? Nothing. I'm not gonna break it up. So I'm just standing there. At this point, I'm over. I'm like, boo. I'm calling my boo name, but I'm gonna just say boo. I'm like, boo, stop. Stop, boo. Stop. Because I ain't about to be screaming, stop, please. Because they not going to listen. That's not going to do nothing. But I at least want to feel like I'm doing something. So I'm sitting there like, stop, boo. Boo, stop. Oh, boo, stop. Please, can you stop? Stop, boo. Yeah, stop fighting. Stop. Boo, please. Stop. Stippity stop. Can y'all stop fighting, please? Please stop. Cause the other girlfriend, she like, babe, stop. She's screaming, doing all this. They still not listening. So it's like, what is the point of panicking and yelling? Like, I'm not even about to do nothing. Just stop, babe. Stop. I'm sitting there saying stop it. Every way you can say it. I'm stop. Speaking in Spanish. Dentane. Something like that. I think that's how you say stop. I think I remember that. Anyway, you can say stop. Please stop. S-T-O-P. P-O-T-S. I'm spelling it backwards, spelling it forward, yelling it, speaking it Spanish, any way you can do. I'm trying to tell them stop. They're not listening. I knew they weren't gonna listen, which is why I didn't even give my energy into it. Me and the two girlfriends out of the three was kind of over to the side. It's starting to be like a crowd and commotion because, of course, some people are watching the fight. Some people want to stop and record it. Some people are running because they see a fight and they think people going to start shooting. So me and the two girlfriends, we kind of just, I guess we the only ones that kind of know the drill. One of the girlfriends was like trying to pull her dude. And I get it. You don't want your man to fight. But she trying to pull her dude and stuff. So like the way she pulled him, like she pulled him by the back of his jacket. But like his jacket was like all the way zipped up. So he had a jacket that didn't have no hood on it. So you know how it's just like that neck part that's just out. She pulling him by like the neck part or whatever. So the way she pulled him, I don't know what she thought, but he kind of like came up off the guy and like fell back because it's cold, y'all. It's snowing outside. It's freezing. So he kind of fell back a little bit. So the guy he was fighting, whatever, from like scrap team kind of like was able to like get a good hit in. Like he didn't get on top of him or nothing, but like he fell back, and you know how you try to catch yourself, like whoa, because he moved, like he stopped hitting him to catch himself. One of the guys that he was fighting from like scrap side swung on him and hit him right in the face, like, you know, connected. So he like, oh, that. So he started fighting again or whatever. But the girlfriend is steady in the middle trying to like do stuff and break it up. So he pushed his girlfriend. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all might be like, oh, don't hit a girl. But listen, you getting your dude hit. So either let him fight or get out the way. Like, you cannot be involved, because if you pulling him and holding his arm and pulling, you letting guys be able to hit him in his face. And ain't no guy gonna go for that. So like, I know it's kind of wrong for him to like push her, because he did kind of push her hard, but it's like, get off him. I understand you want to break, you don't want your man to fight. I get it. But you gotta know, you just gotta know, like, when these men are fighting, they get their adrenaline is going, they're mad, they pumped up, it's a lot going on, and it's already a big brawl. So you don't know really who is with who. Well, they know who their homeboys is, but they don't know who running up on them from behind pulling their coat. Your boyfriend could have thought that was somebody from the Opps side and turned around and just hit you. But you pull, I don't even know why you be pulling your man coat like from the neck part, whatever. It's kind of like choking him up a little bit. So he pushed her like kind of into a car, like the parked cars that was along the street. And she like, you know, hit it. And she like, what the fuck? She mad, but I'm sitting there looking like, girl, why would you pull him? Like, your boyfriend just got hit right in his face because you pulled him and you made him slip a little bit. So he had to catch himself. So the guy had an open shot and hit him. So yeah, if I was the boyfriend, I would be mad too. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. It might be wrong for him to hit her, but look. Well, he didn't hit her. He pushed her. But sit your ass down. You better come over here on the benches with the rest of the girlfriends. You better come over here with the girlfriend squad that's sitting this out. We don't got nothing to do with this. So I did say that to her. I was like, girl, just come over here. I'm like, you can't break up no man fight, baby. You can't do it, because you better come over here, because mind y'all, I'm cold. So I'm all in my jacket like this. Like, girl, I'm like, you better come over here, because I'm high, I'm cold, and it's just too much going on. So like, mind you, I had a puffer jacket on, but I had like a cute puffer jacket on. So it wasn't like really keeping me warm. It was really just for looks. So I got my hands in my pockets, like, and I'm just like this. I'm like, girl, you better come over here. I was like, if I was you, I wouldn't break that up, girl. I already told them to stop. They ain't listen. Like, I don't know. And she like, no, I just don't want them to fight. Like, he doing too much. Yeah, like whining. I'm just like, no, girl. Oh, no. Y'all got a piece of gum? Nobody? Okay. Don't. Wrong time. Okay, my bad. So I'm just sitting there. Eventually, of course, they start to like separate themselves, because where somewhere where a club is letting out. So y'all know the cops, the police is somewhere close. So you start hitting the siren, so people starting to like air out or whatever. You know, they started to separate. My boo grabbed me. We started running across the street to the parking lot. So I'm like, all right, bye girl. Running with my man. You know, I don't care. I'm running behind my man. What Beyonce say?
I don't care if we on a run. Baby, long as I'm next to you.
Something like that. But yeah, I'm like, I don't care if we on the run. We were in the car, you know, Chaotic there. Chaotic laughing. He playing because it's cold. So he was running. He was slipping. He like, oh shit, plus all laughing like, you almost bust your ass, huh, bro? You almost. We get in the car, y'all. We pull off. And I'm just like, after I was done laughing about Chaotic slipping, I was looking at him. I said, you know what? My boo like, don't start like when he put his hand up. Don't get my boo confused. But he like,
Don't even say nothing. I heard your mouth last time we got into a fight. It ain't my fault. Listen, I don't start no drama, but if it come my way, it is what it is.
so I'm like, but it didn't come your way. So my boo like,
Well, technically it did because of one of my bros fight. You know I got to fight too.
I'm like, okay, I guess. And don't really ask me who won. If you ask me, of course, I'm gonna say my people because it was just more of them. But they always just in there fighting. You know, nobody kind of clearly got their butt whooped from what I seen. Nobody was just sitting there leaking blood. And to be honest, the fight wasn't that long. Like I'm just. You know, once again, like I said, I'm dragging it out. It wasn't that long because as soon as the club let out, it's always police officers around. So it couldn't go on for too long. So it wasn't really that long. So I'm not going to say nobody really just got their butt whooped. They just was fighting. Like, like, I don't know. They just was fighting. So my boo still had his chains and his shirt and coat, everything still on. So that goes to show you it wasn't really like no, well, his chains was inside his coat. I don't know. But it wasn't really nothing like, you know, too like crazy, whatever. So we just driving on home, and I'm just like, yeah, is this gonna be an all the time thing? Like every time y'all see scrap, y'all gonna wanna scrap, like, you know? And my boo like,
Well, I don't got the problem. Like, it is what it is with us. But, you know, if somebody from our crew, if they fight, then it is what it is. Or if Scrap see us out, then it is what it is. Because you know me, I'm not ducking shit.
and I'm like, yeah, I understand that. Like, I guess, yeah, like, I get what you mean, yeah. But can you take me home first? Like, so no, but I'm just sitting there like, this is just too much. Like, it was just too much. Mind y'all, so everybody kind of like skirt out the parking lot. So like as we leaving from the club, you know, everybody start calling each other like to make sure, you know, everybody made it to their cars, everybody good, everything straight, right? So we driving and stuff like that. So I guess one of the girls that hit up, that gay Chaotic, her number in the club, she ended up calling like, you know, like, we still get something to eat, what y'all doing? So I'm looking like, so Chaotic like, oh yeah, baby, like you still want to eat? Like we eat. So he was like tapping my boo in the front like, you still want to get something to eat? What y'all want to do? So, you know, my boo looking at me and I'm like, well, just because y'all fought, that don't mean I'm not still hungry. I still want to eat. I still be hungry. So, you know, he like, okay, whatever. So he tell her like, yeah, we can go to the Coney Island, y'all. We pulled up to the Coney Island because, mind you, my boo on the phone checking up with his cousin and stuff, and he tell him like, yeah, we good, we about to go to the Coney Island. So they must have said like, yeah, we'll meet you out there. We pull up to the Coney Island, everybody kind of pulling up or whatever. We go in there and eat. Y'all, they didn't just fought. Somebody got like a little hole in their shirt, but nothing major. Like they looked a little scuffed up, but like not no blood, no nothing. We all sitting in the Coney Island, and they just talking about the fight and stuff and everything. And I'm just sitting there just eat my grilled chicken pita with my chili cheese fries. Like, yeah, y'all crazy. Maybe I need to hurry up and get away from y'all for somebody try to spin the block on us, because I don't know. That food was good, y'all. We was sitting there, the girls came up there, they was all talking, it was all, you know, that was really it. That was really the end of the night. But I'm just like, I just got to make sure y'all don't run into scrap no more when y'all with me, because I don't got time for this every time. But then again, don't nothing be happening to me, so I be... Well, whatever. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and double check to make sure you are subscribed. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.